talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah. Put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here's Williams to return. He almost outkicked the coverage. A 57-yard punt, 15 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Denzel Mims. The 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Lawrence. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time. That time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. He's got him in, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 35.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Jackson. And his pass incomplete.
Well, this defense for the Niners, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Jackson now.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 23. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Jackson on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is going to be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Ravens 14, 49ers nothing. Justin Tucker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Gets it out wide to Davis Price.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Hey, doctor! Hey, keep sick!
Lawrence will throw. That's out to the flat for Edmonds.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, hold it!
Lawrence going to throw again.
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack.
Lawrence. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. And the Ravens are going to take over here up near the 40.
They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 2nd and 12, Jackson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got this one completed to Mims.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Back deep to return is K.J. Hamler.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It's a net of 40 there. Punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
I'm ready.
Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Again, they run with Edmonds. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control. You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Jackson to Boykin. 1st down, Baltimore.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Hey. You. 13.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson.
Looking for Mims, but this is intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this second quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. And just a yard to go here on second down. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Hey, back up, back up. Hey, keep stick. Hey, exit.
Now Lawrence on 3rd and long. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Here's Blake Gillikin now. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
From the 29, Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Jackson
will throw again. Looking middle, and that's complete.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
He's got room at the 30.
And he takes this just a few yards shy in the red zone before going out. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! Miles Boykin in the final seconds of the 1st half.
And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Tucker now for the extra point.